What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. It's the Culture Lock. This is MCW. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Vic. Got Les as usual. And once again, filling for Bianca, we got Touch. Boom. I was wondering if you were going to do that again. All right, we're going to keep it simple once again. We're just going to talk about the Royal Rumble. It's going to be our review. We're going to go match by match. We're going to tell you the highs, the lows. Touch doesn't get into wrestling, but this will be great because we get to explain things and it'll probably be hilarious. But first of all, how y'all doing, man? How are you, Touch?
Pretty good. Can't complain. It was warm today, 27 degrees.
It's just a warm summer's day. What's good, Les?
Chilling like a villain.
Let's get it. All right. We can just start with the show. I didn't see the pre-show. I don't know if y'all did. Did you, Les?
I turned it on for like 20 seconds.
Oh,
because I thought it started
interesting?
earlier than it started.
Oh, I see.
I thought it started at like 1:30. So I turned it on.
okay.
I was like, oh wait, it don't start till 2:00.
Oh, okay. Right, because then the pre-show would have started at 1 probably.
You know what's crazy about let me just say one thing about the pre-show, right? You know, people had Jericho signs in the crowd.
I did not know that.
Oh
boy. Oh boy. Whoo, man. Well,
and to me, I was thinking like, yo, they about to spoil this shit. Because how these Saudi Arabian fans know about all this Chris Jericho stuff to be making Chris Jericho signs? They got to be handing these shits out. Like,
well, they wanted to hand them out, but then not bring them out. Unless I missed it. Maybe he did come out and I blinked and missed it. I don't
know. Nah, he was the masked man.
You know what? We'll get into that because I'm like, I don't think he was tall enough to be Logan Paul. But we'll start with the women's rumble, which was the best match of the night.
That's a
fact. I will say this is an amazing achievement. It's Riyadh season. That's in Saudi Arabia. It's been Riyadh season for like 9 years. When does this season stop? Is there an off season? I don't know, but they do have like 4 shows a year there. But they did this incredible feat. They built this stadium in like a month. I didn't even know you could do that. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you think you could build a stadium in a month?
A lot of forced labor, baby. Get to work.
Right on the money, Touch. A lot of people were not paid. I'm telling you that. That was not in the budget for everybody to get paid. So
I'm doing this for the king, baby. Get to work.
Oh man, this is really the closest thing to like medieval times that we got. Incidentally, medieval times is not as good as it was when you were a kid. That's all I will say about that. But the slave labor stadium was looking empty. And I don't know if it was just the camera cuts or whatever. There were like these nice lights where these kind of seats look like they're supposed to be. But I'm like, I guess to the naked eye, I'm just thinking like, oh, it looks like they put seats so then it wouldn't look like empty.
Nah, that's what they got. They got that shit from the Clipper Stadium.
Okay.
Because they put it's lights behind the seats, so then like when the entrances go off, they'll like have like an image flashing in the crowd.
Okay.
But they ain't show no aerial shots to get any of the images.
Oh, interesting. They had plenty of them aerial shots when they did that 10-minute firework thing at the end of the show. But we'll get there. So the lights look nice. I will say this. So Women's Rumble. I wrote a lot of notes. I won't get into all of them because we'd be here tomorrow. I want to say, first of all, Kiana James. I was not familiar with her game. She looked great.
Yo, you stole the words right out my brain, bro. Like,
you was like, oh damn, okay. Yo, go, girl. She was killing it. she's got a better showing than Julia. She's like Julia's manager. So I was like, okay. The crowd was not feeling this for the women. And this actually goes to a question I wanted to ask you, Taj. We were on the chat and you were talking about their clothing and everything. And what did you make of that? What did you think of, like, I'm not asking you to be a fashionista, but like what was like your thoughts on like their attire?
I mean, I was just confused at first. I had just saw a clip and I was watching it and I'm like, why they all dressed the same? And then I was like, why they all in like leotards and like these Power Ranger aesthetic? And it's very confusing. I was like, oh, maybe there's some kind of theme I missed out on. And then I was like, oh, wait, they're in Saudi Arabia. They have to be wrapped up. It was It wasn't bad. I mean, I wasn't mad at it. I think compared to like last year's Rumble, where a lot of their wardrobe was like loose and like it was jacked up anyways when they would. So at least this was like everything was tight and everybody looked like it looked all right to the eyes. It was just weird to see like everybody was just in like latex. It was very weird. It was very weird at first, and I was like, all right, I get it. I get it. They did what they could.
Now, I am only an ignorant American, and while I do respect everybody's culture, even though whatever I agree or may not agree with, I will say that I just can't imagine being okay with men being bare chested and not being okay with women showing skin. You can call me what you want. I like skin. I like a woman's skin. I would like to see a woman's skin. I mean, well, you go to the beach, you gonna like have them do bodysuits? Like, what are we talking about?
Pretty much.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about? Am I out of pocket? Am I doing too
Nah, you're
much?
not.
No, yeah. Like you
They
said,
need to
it's a
get with the
cultural thing.
times.
It's a cultural thing, man.
Right, but it's a cultural thing. That's how they've
My thing
operated
is, what I
for
want to
many
know
years.
is if they watch WWE and stuff overseas, like in Saudi Arabia and all that, do they like CGI suits on the girls or something? Or do they
question.
just see them with the?
I think they just deal with it, I guess. It's just like when you come here, you just can't do that.
They go off the technicality. Well, technically they're not here, so it's okay.
Oh, so that's why all the
I think they're
guys like
saying the same
watching.
thing. I think they're saying the same thing we're saying. It's like, oh, that's their culture. I don't agree with it, but I respect it. They're they're probably calling them harlots or something. I don't know.
Shout out Roxanne Perez with the She Go fit.
Facts. Nia Jax looked great. She's working out. I'll say that. Did y'all see Ivy now getting "You Suck" chants? I don't know how long this has been happening.
Oh,
I'm like, that's
because
crazy.
the theme song
It's
is
Kurt
supposed to be
Angle-esque?
like, yeah, because they're with Chad Gable. Her and the two dudes on Raw, American Alpha, whatever,
Oh,
American
right.
Made. So the whole, but since they trying to make Chad Gable the new Angle, they made his theme song sound so similar that you could say "You Suck" to it, and then she has the same theme song. So
Well, that was one of the only times that this crowd woke up. So I like this little bit. Becky Lynch comes out. She comes out with her title, and she's supposed to give it to a ref. Then you have Fast Count Car, and she just doesn't give it to her because they're beefing, and then she just gives it to somebody else. And I thought that was great storytelling. My only problem is that everybody else that had a championship just dropped it as soon as they did their pose in the entranceway. So no continuity with this at all. Nitpick, yeah, but like, what are we doing? Um, Becky got eliminated by Natty, but not really. Becky's feet did not touch the floor.
nope, it's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy, and it's not just us saying it. Becky's gonna say it later on Monday Night Raw, probably airing now as we speak. and ESPN's probably gonna say it, and Tosh has no idea what we're talking about. But
I mean, her getting like flipped out the ring.
so I want to shout out Candice LeRae because I believe this is like about her 7th year in a row without getting a pop. Just dead silence when she comes out. Zelina Vega too. It's really crazy. But
Yo,
on
she
to the
came out with a
positives.
whole
Yeah,
scary
like
tree looking joint.
right. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. Shit doesn't help you though, but whatever. But hey, man, I like the style. I want to talk about Lash Legend. Lash Legend. Lash motherfucker. Man, star. Star.
Give her
And
the belt
I gotta
right
get
now.
now, man. What are we talking about, man? Yo, Lash, I will give props to the commentary. They were putting her over. Like they was really bigging her up. And she had some great moments. Star making type of performance in this Rumble in a defeat.
So she didn't
Eliminating,
win.
of course, she's not gonna win,
Oh.
not yet.
Now, if you
Maybe
have the
next
best
year.
performance in the Royal Rumble, you usually don't win.
Yeah.
Kane.
It's your breakout moment.
Yeah. She just eliminated Charlotte, who's like, huge for her, whatever.
Eliminate
Just
both
looked
Bellas.
great. Both Bellas, like that's so shout out Lash Legend, what a performance. And she needs the title yesterday. Um they were chanting thank you, Cena during the Rumble, but
Because
why?
of Nikki Bella.
I don't know. I don't think she was there yet.
No, she was.
She was
That's when
there?
she first got there. Yeah. When she
Okay.
first came out, they
Okay.
always chant "Thank you, Cena" when she come out.
No, I hear you, but they haven't been together in like 8-10 years. Can we stop?
It's because she
Can
did the
we
STF on the Raw after he retired, and then they started saying "Thank you, Cena." Then she say "Thank me." No, thank me.
That's good. That's what a wrestler's supposed to do. That's great crowd manipulation or whatever.
So now that's what she
Shout
does
out
every
to
time
Nikki
they
Bella.
chant it. Yeah.
Okay. Saudi loves the Bellas. Bree got like maybe the biggest pop of the night. That was wild. While Lash Legend was getting overrated chants. That just goes to say everything about that crowd that we need to know. Number 30, it's titty time, Tiffy time, and she does some moonsaults. What? I just had a flub, Freudian slip. She does some moonsaults. She was great in the thing. Um,
I know that
but
one. Yeah, she's one of
that
the sugar
heck.
plums. Okay, I know her.
She looks like a plastic Barbie doll.
Uh, but finally, Liv Morgan, who's been a runner-up, I think, at least twice, finally wins it. Absolutely, round of applause. Great match.
Oh, Liv
And
won.
Yes,
yes,
Liv
yes,
was the perfect choice to win this match. Now tonight, whenever
betrayed
it
her friend to do
happens,
it.
Raquel needs to beat Stephanie Valkyrie, and they need to have that match at Mania. I've been
Yes, that
saying
that
this.
would that would be the payoff. That would be the better payoff. I just don't know where you do with back hair there. And no, it cannot be a battle royal. 'Cause that's what I think they did that with Asuka. It was terrible. Uh, yeah,
Does
this
Liv
was a great
Morgan still
match.
doing the Harley Quinn thing, or did she change her character up?
She in and out. She basically still the evil,
I'm disappointed there was no Bianca Belair here, but
Mm.
she's hurt and she's still
No
healing.
Yeah, but
AJ
say, I
And
thought
Lee.
she was hurt.
oh yeah, I thought she was gonna show up, but
I
that
thought
just
she
goes
was
to show I
going.
didn't
I
even
thought she
think
was going
about
to be
her.
the one to eliminate Becky
Right, that would
because
make
they've been
sense.
setting that shit up for the longest.
Yeah, oh, man, she's healing as well. Is all I can say. And happy for Liv Morgan and great match, best match of the night. I think we all concur there. Next match was Gunther and AJ Styles. If AJ Styles loses, his career is over.
His
I not gonna lie.
WWE career.
Oh, where is he gonna go?
So I say he pops back up in New Japan. He popped back up in TNA before the
TNA.
year's end.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
know about AEW. It's a possibility. It's not something I would
Yeah.
want, but
I mean,
I can
he got some
understand
friends
if
over
it
there.
happens. Yeah,
He
that's what
got
I'm
some.
saying. I can
Yeah.
understand if it happens.
Okay. Um. So that would be nice. I would note that he debuted 10 years ago at the 2016 run before WWE. 10-year run, man. That's nothing to scoff at, man. And he's really done it all. So congrats to AJ Styles. He's done, at least for now. And I did thought he was gonna put the gloves on the floor, and then and that got a big pop when he just put them back on and everything. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I skipped to the end of this match because the build is just kind of like, okay, we're just doing this now. They didn't really have space to breathe, so I didn't really care about it. But y'all thoughts?
The match was a little bit too long, but I know they was giving AJ time to shine and
Right.
actually tell a story in the match. This is the
Yep.
only match that actually told a story, you know. But it's like y'all foreshadow things so much. Is no point, like you said, like the build to this didn't get me hooked to the match to care if he lost or not.
Right.
Cause it was either he was gonna win and he continue on, or when he did the promo the Monday before and was talking about, oh, there's so many people around the world that I still want to fight and blah blah blah. Then he said it's gonna be the end of my WWE career, so it's not the end of his actual career, you know. So he
Right.
could actually go on and do other things. That's why I took it. So it was like, well, if I could still see AJ Styles, then why should I care about this match?
That's fair. That's fair. Well,
Mm.
and then even more match that I didn't care about, WWE title on the line. Drew McIntyre defends against Sami Zayn. I also skipped to the end of this. Again, I don't know. Sammy he's just more interesting when he's on other people's storylines. I could have bought at some point like an underdog champion story with him, but I don't know. It's not really hitting. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. What say y'all?
How long can you be an underdog
You know
when
what?
you won multiple titles?
You know what?
It just
I
hasn't been
think
the big one.
that's perfectly said. Unless
That,
you have
that,
something else to say, on to the next match. Because I
that's it.
bro, I really got nothing else to say. That's perfectly said.
That was good, man. That's some shit you could say about J. Cole. I like that. I'm gonna keep that in my pocket. I'm gonna keep that in my pocket.
That was good. That was good. Men's Rumble. It started well. Obafemi at number one. He was getting everybody out, including Braun Breaker, who everybody but me likes. But he gets attacked. And by a mystery hooded, death taxes, mystery hooded character on a
My man
WWE show.
Vacant making his long awaited debut, bro.
Debut. Yeah, man, you pulled that shit out of nowhere. That first time you did that shit. Uh, yeah, he doesn't want titles anymore. So yes, he gets attacked. They're saying it was Logan Paul. I think he was too tall for Logan Paul, but you said Jericho, right?
Well, that's what it could be, but I doubt it is. I want to say, I honestly want to say that I don't know who's under the mask, like who actually did it, but I feel like it's gonna be Adam Pearce. I feel like he gonna come back to wrestling, bro. I don't know.
Man, I want that for Nick Aldis, but hey,
Yes,
I
yes.
guess I
Nick
guess I
Aldis
guess
need
not
to
yet.
wrestle, bro. Nick Aldis needs to be. I want to see Nick Aldis and Maria versus Alistair Black and Zelina Vega. That's all I want to see. That just give it to me.
We could take Alistair Black out there. You don't need that. Obafemi. I thought Obafemi was gonna break the elimination record. That's how hyped I was. I thought and then he eliminated five. They just didn't do anything else. Um, Damian Priest gets no reaction anymore. Javon Evans is amazing. Um, Mr. Iguana, okay. Big Pac for Trick Willie. And that mink coat. Bro, he was really like that, like flat. We talk about Mr. Iguana. Powerhouse Hobbs, now known
Royce
as
Keys.
Royce Keys. I didn't think they were gonna do it there, but it worked. Laparca, he can move. He can move, man.
Bro, Laparca, I love when that nigga dance, bro. It's so hilarious, bro. Like
Yeah.
he just come out, he do the then he do that like, that shit get me every time, bro.
Oh yeah.
I like Laparca back at WCW. Even obviously not the same nigga under the mask,
Right,
but
right. Yeah, this one is he moving. LA Knight comes out. I thought I was like, oh, you know what? If he won, I wouldn't be mad. You know.
that's who should have won to me.
We'll talk about it. So the Obafemi Brock Lesnar confrontation that we all kind of wanted to see was disappointing, at least to me. They like stared at each other like 4 different times, and it just didn't really need to anything except for Lesnar eliminating Obafemi, which I'm like, well, I don't know, should have been the other way around. I thought.
It should have been
Um,
them having a brawl, like doing that. You know how they love to do them stand in the middle of the ring, do the hits, and they go
right,
to the
right.
side, and then Cody and LA Knight flip both of them over, and it
There
be
you
like
go.
that. That's how they got out, and then they could still fight outside.
Oba
That
should
ain't
have
no.
been in the final four, I thought. But Logan Paul is like always like in the last 3 every time. But shout out
Like
to him, I
Charlotte,
guess. Right.
they
But
they,
not
they
this
announced that
time.
stat for her.
Right. And I thought it was going to be the same for the women's room, but she wasn't. She was
Bro, I
towards
don't
the
know
end, but not
is
top 3
she
or 4.
like low key injured or something, and she was just there to be there because they gave her the payout. Cause like she wasn't involved in that match much at all.
Yeah, like it was the stuff with Alexa mostly.
Yeah,
And then she just kind of took a break.
doing the Jerry the
And she
King Lawler in the corner.
right, just holding on to this shit. So Jey Uso comes out. It's a big event. Everybody is off rhythmically doing the yeet and the them motherfuckers can't dance. So Jey Uso takes his time, which I'm fine with. But during the entrance, Brock Lesnar gets eliminated, and they just catch it. And I'm like, oh, there was no build to like eliminating the biggest threat of the thing. Okay, all right, cool. Then Jey Uso wants to run it back. I'm like, okay, I guess. But man, if this man is not the biggest mascot in this thing right now, that man is never sniffing another world title in his life.
Honestly, bro, they fumbled a great moment to add to this. When will he, won't he heel turn?
Right. It was
Because
supposed to
how
happen
they
months
could have
ago.
did it, he could have came down, did the little run it back joint or whatever, and Roman was already in the ring. He could have just tossed
Mm-hmm.
him out. Yo, bro, I told you stop playing around all the time. You feel me? Like,
Right.
and he could have just tossed him out because he wanted to do the run it back shit.
Right. And that would have been a lesson there. Like
And then it's
you
more
keep
of a, oh damn, they don't want me to shine, and it feel like it's just him. Oh, my family holding me back and all that.
but
Cause
hey.
I'm telling you, bro, when it's time for Jimmy Uso to really go on like hiatus, like paternity leave, the heel
Right.
turn is gonna happen, and he's gonna beat the shit out of him, and that's how it's gonna
And
happen.
that's the right off.
He gonna treat him like Gunther treated him.
Les, now that I think about this, I think we're doing too much. I think, like, what are we doing? We're critiquing something that we watch. Why don't we just sit back and just enjoy the show? We're critiquing? We're putting everything under a microscope. Who are we
Don't ask
to
questions.
critique
Just
something?
sit back
Why
and
would we
enjoy
ask?
product.
But when things were going good, they weren't saying that. They weren't like don't critique when everybody was singing your praises. Man, the hypocrisy that I gotta go through with this.
Look, I don't know if
Um,
it's like Triple H himself or if it's like TKO using him as some kind of scapegoat or something, but something got to change. Because, I mean, I know we're not finished talking about the Rumble, but this shit was ass. Like,
yeah. No, we're pretty much done. Roman wins. That was really my next note. Roman
Roman
wins.
wins. Okay, Roman
Put the
won.
ones up.
Roman
Yeah,
Reigns wins again. He gonna fight CM Punk for the belt. We already know that. Who's gonna fight Drew McIntyre? Who gives a fuck at this point?
probably Cody
Eh,
again, even though they had like 4 matches all in a row. Like,
But well,
not interested in
technically,
that.
Cody can't get another rematch until Drew lose the belt. What I'm thinking is gonna
It
be a
was
triple
that.
threat
I
where.
thought he was gonna win the chamber or something like that.
Now I think it's gonna
I
be a
thought it
triple threat
was. I
with
thought he had to like
Jacob
earn it.
Fatu and Cody and Drew because of that Saturday night main event. So because
But
Drew came out and powerbombed Cody through the shit, it gives him a reason to get back in the title picture. If we thinking about it
all right.
logically, because
Yeah,
nowadays
but
it's just
we're
they
not
just do
allowed.
shit
We
for the
shouldn't be
moment,
doing
don't
that.
give a fuck. So
No planning. Well, that was the show. We got some nice fireworks after that. And Roman makes sense. He makes money. But Dylan, man, those fireworks were like 10 minutes long. Like, it felt like a Charlotte Flair WrestleMania entrance. Um, I forget. Is there anything else we really have to say? You know what? Overall thoughts, like, a little
the Grande
rating or something.
Americano moment was kind of cool. I like
Oh,
the
I
Grande
skipped
Americano
that.
shit.
Wait a minute. Chad Gable came back and got no pop.
No, Grande Americanos was in the ring. I don't know who Chad Gable is, but
Oh yeah, you're right.
El
You're
Grande
right.
Americano was in the ring.
Yo, I'm gonna edit that. Yeah, yeah. There's the original and then the new one, and then the original one who kind of looks like Chad Gable, but he's not Chad Gable. Got no pop,
Okay.
but then he was making a return, and he didn't get like what? He didn't get a pop. That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
don't think them niggas knew who he was.
No.
I feel like the Saudis really thought that El Grande Americano never left. Like, like,
Oh, he looks a little taller. Like, oh man. Hey man. Well, if this is what the Rumble looks like, imagine WrestleMania a year from now, because they're hosting it. I don't know if they're gonna host it at that slave labor stadium, trademark, but I don't know. I don't know. Not excited. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm just tossing the pencil around. Just final thoughts.
do better. I think. Well, a real good final thought is the Rumble just hasn't been the same since Pat Patterson died.
Huh.
Huh.
That's the short. I like that. I did like do better though. I was cool with that.
Cause like
Man.
he was the brain. That was his brainchild and all that.
Right.
And then now it's just like somebody trying to do. It's like shitting on his legacy at this point. His wrestling legacy.
I get
Right.
that.
Ain't mad at that. Thank y'all for joining us. Tachi, thank you for you just sitting through this.
Yeah, just listening
Yeah,
and learning, man. Learned a lot of new names today.
like which ones?
Something I forgot them already, but I learned them.
Yeah,
I
there
heard
you
them.
go.
Obafemi.
They were
Remember
sad.
a lot of female names for sad that I never heard in my life. And I was like, oh,
Lash,
okay.
Shout out NXT. I'll say
motherfucking
that.
legend.
Last
Just
Legend,
shout
I
out
know that. I
NXT.
know that name.
Okay, good. That's really
I
all you
know
need to
that.
know, I think.
Oh, Lola
Carmelo
Vice.
Hayes was not in the Rumble, and it would
He
have been good
US
if he would have
champ.
been in there. So the Juggernaut just fought him the night before. He was in that. Like, we didn't need that motherfucker in there. For what? So he could scream at people? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, so Brock
I
Lesnar could
do.
do that. Yo, nah, when he was chopping Brock
That
Lesnar,
shit
it was
was
some good highlights. Like him
Yeah,
chopping Lesnar
facts.
and Lesnar just screaming at him and throwing him out.
And throw him out. Yeah. Hey, man, not always negative. But yeah, this is like a D plus if we were grading it.
D plus. Dang.
Pause.
Well, that too.
Anyway, thank y'all for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe. We out here. I don't think we're gonna do another one of these till like WrestleMania because it is just not hitting. But hey, appreciate y'all joining anyways. Thank y'all, both of you, for doing this with me. For Touch, for Les, my name is Vic. See y'all next time. It's a culture. Keep it locked.
Peace.